Today we're going to be recapping and reacting to a bunch of things going on in the movie, TV show, and anime world, like this clip over here. It's a quote tweet. It's refreshing seeing a forehead that's not frozen. And this is from a clip of a TV show or a movie. I'm not sure which it is, but I've seen a bunch of people going crazy about Emilia Clarke looking like still as good as she does. She's probably almost 40 or something at this point. It's almost to the point where I want to check out the show. So many people are talking about it, or movie again. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm not hearing a ton about like how good the actual show or movie is, and I'm just hearing about Emilia Clarke. So I think this is just a movie clip probably. We're going to mute that for copyright purposes, but it's just a compilation of Emilia Clarke acting with the eyebrows and the forehead. You know, it is nice to see. Honestly, it shouldn't be said, but it actually is refreshing to see a forehead that's not just like full of filler and full of Botox, you know? People can age. The only one that I know of is Cameron Diaz, and this is why in another video that we took a look at, kind of saying the same thing with Sadie Sink. I have so much respect for people who are in this business, who have so much pressure on them to just transform their face and morph themselves into some sort of weird looking, like, demon's not the right word, but you know what I mean. They look ridiculous. It's so refreshing to see people like that, and especially someone like as young as Sadie Sink not falling to that pressure. I think it is extremely commendable. Let's continue on to some replies over here. She aged like crap. She didn't. I don't know what to tell you. That's an adult content addicted brain right there. The lost art of forehead acting. I feel like, to be honest with you, not a ton of people like are super good at acting with their forehead, but she just has a very expressive one. I genuinely hope Botox stops being a thing among actors. So many actors just can't express emotions anymore because their foreheads are as rigid as wooden bars. Dude, literally, what was the takeaway from Stranger Things? With Millie Bobby Brown all of a sudden, like, they're making one facial expression the entire time. It's so weird. More of this, please. Let women age, emote, and emote and wrinkle in peace. Yeah, I'm being sincere, man. It's ridiculous that this has become so normalized, man. But let's continue on over to the next post over here. Surely the best poster in history by non-aesthetic things, and this is one of the, I think this is the first Star Wars movie, right? Episode 1, yeah. I mean, that is actually very well done. It's very simple on the planet with little Anakin with the shadow of Darth Vader. What can I say? Definitely agree with that right there. Let's see what some people had to say. The only way to beat it is via pixel art. Not gonna lie, I can appreciate the art style, but I'm not exactly too big of a pixel art guy myself. Can't top this icon of Jaws. It's okay. It's good. I don't care for Jaws personally. Let's keep going over here. This one's up there too. Yes, this Spider-Man poster is very good. Very, very well done. Very good with Venom right there. Not even close to Cars. Which one's this one? Cars 3. I don't like Cars, man, but this is actually a really good poster. Dude, why does this look so much better than like the actual graphics in the movie? I'm not saying it looked bad, but it looks good, man. Very, very good. There are dozens of better movie posters, but if you're going to go with Star Wars, then this one is also. This one's a little bit busy, but I think it looks actually really good. Like, what's behind here? But I haven't watched it in a long time. There's a lot going on here, you know? The TIE Fighter's in the middle of, like, another. Is this another ship going on back here? I'm not too sure, but there's a lot of TIE Fighters. There's the. I'm sorry, the Star Wars ship names and vehicle names are foreign to me, but I think it's well done. I think it's well done. A little bit busy. I like the other ones that we've taken a look at so far. Let's keep going over. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's another post over here, okay? Is the MCU too soft or are the comics too brutal? So this is Avengers Endgame with Iron Man. What happened? That happened in the comics? What? Wow. Thanos just ripped Iron Man apart in the comics? That's nuts. Dude, that would have been a bad way to go for Iron Man, dude. Could you imagine? By the way, this is a perfect time to show you guys. I will try to remember to plug it in on the end screen of this video. We did an entire rewrite for Avengers Endgame. Made it so brutal. You guys got to check it out. The video absolutely bombed, but it'll be there until the end of time. Let's keep going over to the next post over here. Just look at Millie Alcock and you'll understand why I'm defending her as Supergirl for the rest of my life. Yeah, the only problem with these types of videos, because I like to get an authentic reaction to things, I ask Grok, like, hey, what's going on? It has an entire list of, like, all the movies, TV shows, and anime shows that I can comment on, and then I ask it to fetch me a bunch of stuff that people were talking about. The only problem with these videos, which I'm going to keep because I like to get an authentic reaction for these, you get a lot of SIMPing kind of posts, eh? And, of course, like, people just, like, going crazy over Millie as Supergirl, right? I grew up with Toy Story. To see her as Supergirl is now so special. Oh, no. Why can I see it? Oh, that's like the complete opposite of what I was just talking about over here. That there's always going to be one of these. There's always going to be one of those. Cindy Sweetie is Supergirl. A lot of people would just love to see that, man. Let's keep going over here to Jolly J. Without context, this looks like a cozy holiday scene, but it's Spider-Man's first Christmas completely alone, after burying Aunt May, who was murdered by an op from another universe, and losing both his best friend and his girlfriend to memory wipe as well. It does look like that without context, but I never really, I wasn't watching No Way Home and thinking, like, oh my god, this is such a cool scene. I was, like, devastated for Peter Parker throughout that entire thing, you know? I mean, it's true, it does look cool, it does look like a nice, cozy holiday scene, but after watching what you just watched Peter go through, you just can't help but feel bad for the guy. He didn't lose them, he willingly distanced himself from them so he wouldn't get hurt in future crossfires. I'm with the comment over here, so he voluntarily lost them. Yep, he lost them either way. That web-slinging scene is 100% a very depressed Peter web-slinging through the city in deep thought. Yep. You feel bad for the guy, man. You feel horrible for him. He shatters your heart. Dude, Tom Holland's actually such a good actor, too. Let's continue on. That's what makes this scene all the more depressing, because while everyone else is living a happy, warm Christmas with their friends and the family, he is all alone watching everyone else and probably pretending like he's okay. Yeah, dude, with him swinging, too, he's probably watching so many people through, like, their windows and stuff, too, celebrating Christmas. Oh, crazy, man. Let's keep going over here to Chainsaw Man. Denji falls so easily, and this is what he's up against. All right, what in the Makima or Reze are we about to see over here? And I might have to end up cutting this out. Oh, it's a normal clip of Reze. It's just Reze being happy. Dude, we can talk about poor Denji and his love story all day. If you're interested, we have an entire couple videos reviewing Season 1 of Chainsaw Man and Chainsaw Man, the Movie Reze arc. He does fall easily, but she's super cute, so it's a double kill. Dude, Reze was like, we've all had, like, not Reze experience in the sense where it's like, oh my god, this girl pretended to like you and betray you, but the way that you fall for, like, this really cute girl just because she falls for you, I'm sure a lot of us have experienced that type of thing, right? Denji falls so easily. Brother, I would have folded the second she looked at me with such eyes. Dude, Reze would have folded anybody, man. Let's be real. Nah, he has a will of steel. If Makima and Reze had looked at me the way they looked at Denji, I would have been over. I don't know if he necessarily has a will of steel. What was it? No, you know what happened in the movie? I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was something to the extent of, oh, I have this problem that, oh no, I like Makima, but this girl likes me, so I like her now. Guy doesn't have a will of steel at all, man. Someone said I would literally let a girl like this kill me. A lot of people would, dude. If a cute gal did to me what Reze did to Denji, I'd probably fall madly in love, and I'm not ashamed of that. Dude, let's be real, like, there is really no shame in falling to something like that because it would get everybody, man. Let's keep going to Brain Dead Bird app over here. So this is just a picture, a screenshot of Walter. Oh, okay, that's probably a comment. Who the hell? Oh, I've seen this. Dude, this is one of the worst age comments of all time. Who the hell cast Bryan Cranston in a serious role, LMAO? He's a comic actor. He can't do such serious roles. This show will either get canceled or he'll be replaced, dude. Wow, eh? What a crazy comment from Kara Kelliope. That's nuts, man. Oh, okay, is there another one for Better Call Saul over here? I hope they do make a Saul Goodman spin-off show after Breaking Bad is over. That would be epic. Yeah, to be fair, a lot of people were asking for that, though. And there's just a picture of Walt smoking Mike with Walt Jr. in the background. Okay, that has nothing to do with that. Now we have an AI picture of The Simpsons there. What? With pregnant Skylar back there, Walt Jr. burping. I don't know what to say to that one, man. Let's keep going over here. Okay, with serious comment. I watched Breaking Bad before Malcolm in the Middle, not gonna lie. I think Bryan Cranston is better in serious roles than comedic ones. You know, I do agree with that, but I do think that he is a very complete actor. I think that you could slip him into anything, and he can do a good job. But he killed it as Walter White, dude. For real. Vince has to be commended for trusting him with the role. I believe many people must have thought the same thing. The OP was just bold enough to say it. I don't know. I don't think, here's the thing. I didn't really know, like, I knew who Bryan Cranston was, but I didn't think when I was watching Breaking Bad, oh, he's not fit for this role, because I was actually hooked on Breaking Bad from, like, the very first episode that I watched it. Let's keep going over here to discussing film. Robert Downey Jr. and Timothée Chalamet talk about the Avengers Doomsday and Dune Part 3 releasing on the same day. All right, let's hear what Robert Downey Jr. has to say.
We both have films opening on December 18th, and we decided to coin it. You go for it. We're thinking Doomsday.
Okay, hang on. Did he come up with that? Because that's been a thing on the internet for a little bit. Is this why people are saying Doomsday? Or did he just take an internet trend and take credit for it? Which is it? Please let me know.
Yeah? All right. We'll see if we're still friends by then.
Wow, I don't know. My gut's saying that he just took that from the internet, dude. But yeah, how could you not call it Doomsday? It's just too perfect, man. Mansbury, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was thinking at first, man. Sometimes I forgot how our late Iron Man is pushing 60. He's a big unk. Yeah. Yeah, he's getting up there, but he can certainly still act. I'm sure he's going to be great in the role. Let's keep going. Another MCU post over here. Eddie and Hopper will finally interact in this year's Avengers Doomsday. Dude, I still haven't watched Fantastic Four. I watched the first 10 minutes of it, and my child started needing attention. I never got back around to it. I didn't know that this was Eddie until like I saw it in another post over there. That's crazy. I'm not gonna be able to unsee Eddie because I don't like Eddie in Stranger Things, man. Hey, I think I saw you in one of my dreams. What a strange thing to say to someone. Trust me, I got Stranger Things. Come on. Dude, I don't want to see anything like that, please. And Secret Wars are going to meet Jean Grey. Has it been confirmed that she's been casted as Jean Grey? Because I keep hearing that she's going to be in the Spider-Man movies, but I'm not too sure entirely. But guys, if you want to continue watching... Oh, that's what I was going to point you to. My rewrite for Avengers Endgame. I think I did a great job. So check it out right here, guys, if you have time. If you have a whole 3 hours. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.